Okay, I just finished talk to the ministers, which are just the victim from the women in the world. I like to talk to the ladies because there will not be a minister without the mothers. The big ministers, they all have grandfathers that stay home with the fathers and the mother. But the young minister, they all have a wife. The wife never speak, only the minister is speaking. Time to time they make a picture to the ladies. For example, what I just say to the guy is just. But I know one thing for sure. There will never be a guy in this world. There will never be Jesus Christ, Buddha, or Prophet Muhammad beside the mothers. The saddest thing, the name of the mothers. We know the name of Mary, but I don't know the name of Prophet Muhammad's mother or Buddha's mother. So, right now, there are beautiful 20 years of age girls in the world. But 20 years ago, the 20 years today, they were not there. They were in the stomach of the 40 years of age. All the children that are now here, if the 20 did not become the 40, the 20 will not exist today. The 20 before came out of the ones that are 60. The 20 were the little children. They have to grow up to become the 40 in order for the 40 to get the ones today that are 20 years of age. The oldest woman is 100 years old. The second woman, she is 75. The third woman is 50. The youngest is 25. The 125 cannot get pregnant anymore. The 100 years of age cannot get pregnant anymore. The 75, there's a little chance to be pregnant. The 50, there's a possibility to be pregnant. The 25 can always be pregnant. Now, let's take the 125 out. Let's leave the 100, the 75, the 50, and the 25. The one who's 100 is grandmother. The one who's 75 is auntie and mama. The one who's the 50 just have children, but the children don't have children yet to call them grandmother. And the ones who have the little girls that are 25 years of age, they go into school, whilst their mother is the 50 years of age, and the 75 is the grandmother, the 100 is the great grandmother. 100 years ago, the 100 was the 1-year-old. Please tell me, when was the 1-year-old? Where was the 99? I'm taking the 25 and the 50 and the 75 to take away the duplicates, because every age exists, because there's every sex every 9 months. That's why they're able to capture the age. For as long as every age exists, there's this school, and there's this money, there's these songs, there's this group of people which are only driven by the energy field. Now, back to the subject. When you was the 1-year-old, the one who's 100, please tell me, where was the 75? Where was the 50? Where was the 25? In your stomach. You climb up to be 25. You get pregnant. You get them out. Most of you always say, I was a virgin. I saw a video, Elizabeth Taylor say she was 18 and she was a virgin. Well, if Elizabeth Taylor's first son is a gay, he looks like a gay, it only shows when a woman gives too much orgasm, the chemical reaction in the body that become a boy, which is just the woman body, the passion is so much in the body, and when the body take a walk, you can see it. It's all over the body. because the body is frequently very horny, so they act like that. When you're age 5, trust me, because of the diaper, you get red rash. You already figured out a long time how to itch yourself. It feels good. By the time you're age 15, you're already masturbating yourself. Age 20, you're masturbating yourself. But because you're not a guy, you can see the sperm out, but it stays in. It's building up, and that can get you pregnant. But with the help of the injection, what they're giving to you to prevent you to not be pregnant by yourself, because if you're home, you're masturbating, and then suddenly you're pregnant, your mother gonna check, you don't have sex with nobody, and then there we get 1,000 Mary that is pregnant by the Holy Spirit. They don't like that. So they inject you as a baby to make sure that doesn't happen. That's the big secret, what they're keeping. For every single woman in this world, it's just a photocopy from the Mary. When you came out of the mother, you have the Holy Spirit inside of you, which is the sunlight that have this relationship with the wind in your body. You're just the car that drives the two. Now, the sunlight is the Holy Spirit, and the wind is part of the Holy Spirit that lives in the body. When you sleep, you know nothing. You have no knowledge of anyone. As a little child, they tickle your eyes, they tickle your arm, they tickle you below. You give an orgasm and you relax. The language sounds very bad, but without orgasm, you will not have a body. You will not take a walk in this world. Orgasm, it is manipulative when it's too much to create a boy, but in the other hand, we need it in the body to make us grow, to make us strong, because that's what creates us. Now, but if only when they tell you, they fool you when you have sex with a guy, that's when you're a virgin. That's not true. When you get your first orgasm, that day you virginated, because orgasm make you, and as soon as you get there the first time, you're connected with the consciousness that lives inside of you. You give an orgasm. If you're a 15 years of age boy, you give an orgasm, the sperm come out. 15 years of age girl, there's no different, because what people can see is that when a mother have a daughter and a mother have a son in the same stomach, the daughter that's standing, there's a boy inside the daughter, because the mother made the boy and the girl. She look like a girl, but she's the mother that still have the son inside of her, which is the Holy Spirit. The mother get the Holy Spirit out, but the daughter don't get the Holy Spirit out yet. Only when she masturbates a lot, she can clean everything and get the Holy Spirit out that become the boy. Now, if you are the 25, you live in this world, they give you no injection, the Holy Spirit is inside of you, you don't have sex. So much masturbation, so much sperm, and now you're pregnant. You're like, you're taking a walk, your stomach swelling up together. I didn't have sex with nobody. I didn't fuck nobody. And they check you, your vagina is closed. But then the doctor asks you, do you ever touch yourself? And like, yes, I normally do. But I don't think you're going to answer, because there's something so private. You can answer it. They ask you, do you ever touch yourself? Well, yes, I normally touch myself and stuff, and now you come clean. But nobody tells you. The guy can get it out, but the guy is just a woman that make a pipe to get it out. But when the guy get it out and put it inside the woman that makes him, she get pregnant. But you can also get pregnant by yourself if they don't give you injection. The last 100 years, your mother get that injection and your body came out of your mother. So it's difficult for you to get pregnant, because the body of you belongs to your mother. But in the beginning, before the injection, your masturbation can make you get pregnant on yourself, because your body is the body of Mary. Now, when you're 25, the one who's 100, 25 years later, they will never have a child. Please tell me, when the 100 become 125, you are now 50, you don't have any child. The one who was 50, 75, don't have any child. The one who was 75 become 100. Now, you're running out of time. Where is your children? Inside of you. You don't get it out. It's inside of you. Now, it looks like just 4 people. Why are you 4? Because the old woman did not have a child. The second one don't have a child. The third one don't have a child, and now you climbing, you don't get the body out of you. And now you climb up the stairs, and now there is a problem in the house. A guy is passing by. That guy is from another town. He's looking for a woman. He need a wife, but he only want to marry somebody that is 20 years of age. He cannot see that you was the 20, that the 20 is inside of you. But they told you he's a very rich man. He's coming back 20 years later. Now, what are you going to do if you know that man is coming 20 years later and you are 50, you still get the chance to get yourself out of yourself before you become 75. The guy is coming 25 years later. What you going to do? You say to him, well, I know you're 25 years of age. I know you're a rich guy, and I know I'm too old for you. I'm now 50, but I have a body inside of me, but I cannot get it out. I need a help from you. The boy say, well, you're too old. I cannot have sex with you. You say, no, I don't want to have sex with you. Please, can we go to the hospital? Just give me a drop of sperm. When they inject me, when you come 20 years later, there will be this girl that is 20 years of age. The guy said, no, but then the child will be my daughter. He said, no, when you have sex with me, it's your daughter. But when you don't have sex with me, it's not your daughter. Now, the boy is 25. 20 years later, he's 45. Now, he goes to the hospital, he donates the sperm. You're pregnant. Luckily, you raise the child. By the time you're 70, the child is 20 years. The man came by, he's now 45. Your daughter is standing. She's so beautiful. She see the man. You know the guy have a lot of money, but the guy left a picture. Your daughter is waiting for the guy, but your daughter, when the guy go away, he was 25. Your daughter is just 1 year old. The time when your daughter is 2 years old, the guy is already 27. 20 years later, he's 45. He come, your daughter is 20. The daughter is watching the picture. When he arrive, his face doesn't look the same anymore. Your daughter say, Mom, I don't want him. He's too old. He doesn't look like the picture anymore. And now, you say, honey, he have a lot of money. He's going to give you a good life. And stuff. If you don't marry him, the generation is finished. I cannot have children anymore. I'm now 70, and you are 20. He's 45. We are all old, and if you don't make love to him, the generation is finished. Your daughter said, no, I don't want him. I want the guy. He's not the same. He said he's the same. He's just 20 years older. Well, the guy came. You saw the girl. He's crazy for the girl, but the girl don't want him. What's the difference between you and the girl that's standing? The girl was inside of you. He did not like you because she was 50. 20 years later, you get the girl out of you, which is you. And now you that came out of you say you don't want him because now he is the 45. So tell me, how do we judge people in this world? And who is who? And how do you really believe the people you met in the street? You know them when 20 years ago they used to be inside the other one. You see the other one, you don't like them, but 20 years later when they came out of themselves, now you see them, now you like them. But you can never see that it's just the same. Now, the guy is doing anything what he wants, but the girl doesn't want. And now you trying your best. 25 years later, your daughter is 45. But 25 years later, how old is the guy? He's now 60. He can still get her pregnant, but she doesn't want. She said, I don't want him. I don't want him. 25 years later, she's still young. He's getting more older. He's now 60. The girl don't want. The girl is now 45. You are dead. The girl is old. The 60 years will be dead. The money will still be there, but the body doesn't exist anymore. But with any chance, if all the people on the list will have get their XX body out, there is 1 year old, 2 years old, 3 years old, all the age exists. For as long as sex doesn't stop, you cannot see. We are just the same. But when they manipulate the sisters to have more children, the cousin, and now we become so many, we can't see. We are just the little that becomes so many. Take care. Goodbye.